Like a cold summer afternoon, like the snow coming down in June, like a wedding without a groom. I'm missing you. I'm the desert without the sand. You're a woman without a man. I'm a ring without a hand. I'm missing you like a cold summer afternoon, like the snow coming down in June, like a wedding without a groom. I'm missing you. I'm the desert without the sand. You're a woman without a man. I'm a ring without a hand. I'm missing you. What's up, y'all? That's Alan's song to Ellie, because Ellie is gone and he is sobbing and just so hurt. He's missing the woman that was playing him this whole time, but he's missing her. That's how it goes. But what's up, y'all? This is Ty. I am here to do what? I am here to review season 3, episode 10 of Tyler Perry's comedy drama soap opera, The Oval. And tonight's episode is titled Checkmate. But before I get into tonight's episode, you know what I got to do. I got to give a shout out to my subscribers. That's right. All 830 of you. What? 830. We got 830 subscribers. Shout outs to us. Thank you for that. We are moving. Y'all, this channel is growing nicely. I appreciate that. So shout outs to all 830 of you. And shout outs to the folks holding me down in the comment section. I'm talking about House of Sir James, A. Henderson, Rhonda shaking my head, Anthony White, Bobby Ray, Lamont Simpson, Zachary Bush, Tia Devine, Courtney Brackens, Nadine Harris, Savannah Rivers or more, the R.C. Kroger, Crystal Lett, Saxton Heights, June BLC, and there's so many more of you, all of you, Simply Be Yourself 100, all of you wonderful, wonderful people. Thank you. I do appreciate that. A brother does appreciate that. And let's keep this channel going. We at 830. Come on, let's get it on. Let's get it to a million. I don't know. Let's just keep it going. Let's just see how much fun we can have and how far we can get this channel going and growing by doing what? Bam, hitting that subscribe button. Now that I got that out the way, let's get on down to this episode. Starts off with Donald, Lily, and Kyle up in the attic. And, you know, that's the same attic where she was hiding Muscle Man Bobby, which I thought was stupid and all of that. I don't feel sorry for Lily. I really don't. Reason because I say she put this on herself. She did this to herself. Just craziness. Just ridiculous. Just stupid. When Donald was first questioning her, and first of all, she made herself look guilty. When he was first questioning her, and then when he came in that room and told her that her phone don't work and her gun was missing, that's when she was supposed to get the hell up out that house. But no, you want to stay in danger, so you did it to yourself. So I didn't really feel too bad for her. So anyway, they're confronting her. They want to know what she knows. And Kyle came towards her, and I got to give it to Lily was fighting back, and she got some licks in, very few, until Kyle got the best of her. Then he had her down in the chair, handcuffed her, and then Donna was like, listen, you going to tell me something. And then Donna was playing her, because then he going to kiss all on Kyle in front of her like, yeah, baby, look at this. And then he was like, you going to answer. I'm not going to hurt you, but he going to hurt you. And then she said something like, I don't know the plan. And he said, see, bitch, gotcha, bitch. That's what he said, gotcha, bitch. That's what he was thinking. He said, gotcha. He said, oh, you don't know the plan. I never said anything about a plan. So you going to tell me something. So then they did, I think they called it waterboarding or something like that. Put the little towel over her head and use one of those water coolers from work and start pouring it on Lily. And then Donald went downstairs and, you know, he left Lily with crazy Kyle. And then she's like, okay, I'm ready to talk. And then Kyle goes, oh, no, it's too late now. And starts torturing her some more. Then says, tell me what you know. But she told you she was ready to talk. And then you said it was too late. Now you're talking about tell me what you know. Okay, I don't know what that was about. So he's torturing her. So as he's torturing her, the phone rings. And it's Alan, I'm missing you. He's all sad and sullen, and he wants to tell Donald, oh yeah, the vice president called. He wants to speak to the president. He wants to meet with the president and the first lady. And Donald's like, yo, what's up with you? What's wrong with your voice? What's going on? And he tells him, oh, Ellie's dead and gone. You know, he went through that whole spiel, and he said, you know what? I'll be right over there. You calm down. I'm going to be right over there. Meanwhile, Bobby and Max are at the hotel still, and they're getting ready to do whatever they need to do for the vice president. But Bobby got this bad feeling like his boo thing, Lily, ain't call him. He's like, I'm going over there. And Max is like, nah, what you going over there for? Come on. What is wrong with you? That's not a good idea. He said, listen, that gut, I got that gut. And he's right. Go save your girl, because she getting messed up right now. Go save her. So Max says, you know what? I know this is foolish, but I'm going to come with you. You know, and they said, but we supposed to be doing this thing for the vice president. He said, no, we got to get over there first. We got to do this first. And so hopefully we'll see. Will they get to Lily in time to help her? Because Lily getting jacked up over there. She getting jacked up. I don't know how much more of that torture she could take. I don't know how much more. And you know that Kyle don't really like her anyway. He don't like her, so he's been itching to do this to her. Really itching to do this to her. So let's move on down to Barry and Sharon. Sharon acting all jealous and stupid. I'm confused with this girl right here. And now she's mad because, you know, Barry done ran through two ragadushis now. The young lady who took his baby mama, and now this young lady who took the money. And I guess they're thinking she gave the money to Ruth. And he says to Sharon, I know you're thinking I'm stupid. And I'm saying, yes, we've always thought you were stupid, Barry. We've always thought you were stupid. You make a lot of dumb things. You do a lot of dumb things too. We know you're stupid. We know, Barry. And so she's like, well, you know, he's like, because I let her get the money and all this other stuff. Then they start talking, and she starts taking shots about the girl and you with these ragadushis. Then she says she has to go to work because she got to pay the bills. What bills? You don't even have a place to stay, Sharon. What is this about? Who do you over here? You at Kareem's house. You're helping your sister, so you claim. What is this? Why don't Sharon have her own place? She needs her own place because this is a little trifling. You know, now you're going back over to Kareem's and all this other stuff. So Barry was trying to get some information out of her, but there was no information to get. So what happened after that? Sharon tells Richard that she needs to go back to Kareem's house because her and Barry are fighting. That whole thing is just stupid. And then Barry comes down there and he mentions how, they got the money. And then they said, well, I sure hope that, you know, that girl that was in here that I was sleeping with, she took the money and she probably took it back to Ruth. And his parents was like, well, I hope that I hope that it does go to Ruth so Ruth can get the help that she needs. I hope so too. Get Ruth the help she needs. Get her out of the cult so we can get her out of the cult. Let her reunite with Barry so we can end this storyline that is dragging on far too long. It's dragging on far too long. Come on. It is. Oh gosh, just come on. What else happened? Alan has this conversation with Donald, and I didn't think he was too bright about this. He's all sad and sullen. He's all looking secure. Oh, my girl is gone. She gone. Then he does something stupid. He says to Donald, can I trust you? No, you can't trust her. What is wrong with some of these characters? Can I trust you? And then he tells him, oh, well, you know all of my secrets, so of course you can trust me. Dude, your girlfriend just got killed. This White House is crazy. You can't trust nobody up in here. But no, he ain't too bright either. He decides to tell Donald what he knows. He tells Donald all about what the First Lady tried to make him do. She wanted me to beat Ellie with a bat. And he's like, then she was shot in the head and all that. And I think that the First Lady did. And he said, well, why do you think that? And he said, because my girl was sleeping with the president. And he's like, oh, no. Donald's like, no, she wasn't. No, that's not true. Leave it alone. And I'm already looking at Donald like, you know what? Donald's looking like we're going to have to kill you next because you know too much. See, just be quiet, Alan. You should have just, listen, it was time for you to leave town. Like, you can't be so, what is wrong with these people? You can't trust these people. Why? He's like, why did he share that with Donald? I don't understand that. I thought that was a bad move because I think Donald may do something to him. Then we see a scene that I thought was funny. The president and the first lady, they're watching the news. And, the president is dumb, too. There's a lot of dumb characters on this show. And the news mentions that poor Ellie has been killed and is gang-related. And he's like, what did you do? He says that to the first lady. She said, what are you talking about? What do you mean, what did I do? And then he calls Donald. Donald, where are you? Donald's right outside the door. Donald comes in. Is this real? It's on the news, dude. She's dead. Why are you asking me, is she really dead? It's on the news. She's really dead, okay? She's really dead. What do you think? They're faking it? So he's like, is this really what's going on? So then Donald and the first lady going through this exchange and looking at each other all funny. And she's like, yeah, they said it was gang related, so you can stop blaming me. The president is not having it. He don't believe it. He said, both of you are bad liars. And he's pissed off. And then the first lady and Donald have this conversation where she's like, oh, you should be happy now. She says, made some dig about, him, maybe he wanting the president. He said, no, miss, you have no idea. It's not that I don't want the president or anything, but I know you had something to do with this. And he says something about it's going to be sooner than later that they're going to find out about that bullet and how it was done. And the bullet splattering her head, Ellie's head and all this other stuff. And that the ballistics will show that the weapon they found and the bullet are not going to match, and that he knows that she did it. She made a few little gay slurs towards him and Miss Thing, girlfriend, and all that stuff she was saying to him. That's what she was saying, kind of taunting him, like, whatever. She said, listen, we both should be glad that this piece of trash is dead. So why are you getting upset about it? You should be glad the piece of trash is dead. Because don't you want my man too? Or something stupid she said. So that was that. So I'm like, interesting. All right. What happened after that? Oh, she said we should be celebrating. Actually, having my notes here, she said we should be celebrating that bitch's demise. I was like, okay. Now we have the vice president. I don't know his name. We're just going to call him vice president. Who, the order of power around here, he's just like not respected at all. He's just acting like a groupie, trying to get an autograph, trying to get backstage passes or something to see the president. I'm like, don't the vice president have some sort of power? The president's like, I don't want to see this clown right now. I do. Very rude to him, very short with him. And I'm like, well, why did you run with him? I'm not understanding this dynamic, why he has such disdain for the vice president and why the first lady has such disdain for the vice president's wife. Y'all ran together. I guess it was a political thing. But the way he was disrespecting this man and not wanting to be bothered with him was just hilarious to me. I was like, Dad, he's just real low level. And we also seen in this episode, we go on to Richard coming into the White House, pulling Sam to the side and telling Sam everything that Sharon told him, which was like, the president tried to, had Kyle kidnap her, bring her here, and tried to pay her off to be his mistress, tried to make her be Denise's Pieces Part 2, another Denise's Pieces. That's what he was trying to make her out to be. And, Sam's like, yeah, I believe it. And he said, it's nothing we could do right now. And then Richard asked him, is that why you brought Bobby here? And he's like, I didn't bring Bobby here. What are you talking about? And then we also saw Richard talking to Priscilla and asking her how things was going and all that. and telling her she can't cook no food for the first lady. And, Priscilla called the first lady a biatch. And as she was saying that, in walks the first lady, who I must say, I like that yellow on her. She looked pretty in that yellow. That was a nice color. It was yellow, right? A gold or whatever dress. And the first lady's made some, like, who do you work for? Are you sleeping with my dad and all that and all this other stuff? And, they had their little exchange, and then that's when the first lady said something like, your mouth is too much. And then she said something like, you know what? After I have my breakfast, she said, Richard, make sure that Sam takes me for a walk. Just trying to get under Priscilla's skin, basically. Totally getting under Priscilla's skin. And then we see the first lady. The first lady was picking tonight. We see her call Alan, and she's just messing with Alan, and she's like, are you okay? And are you going to come to work today? And he's like, I'm not coming to work today. She's like, oh, I want to give you a hug. I had nothing to do with this. Of course she has something to do with this. Alan, leave town, because you're going to be in danger. That's my advice to him. I think he needs to leave town. Then we go to Jason, who is getting on my nerves too, and he's dealing with what's the guy, Alonzo, the Secret Service agent or whatever he is, and they're going through their banter. Then Jason runs into Priscilla, and Jason says he wants breakfast, but he was being really rude. But he said he wants a different type of breakfast this time. He wants vodka or something to drink. She says absolutely not. Then he asked, have you seen my sister? Where's my sister? And all this other stuff. I know where your sister's at. She's on Power Book 2. That's because y'all know the actress that played his sister. She's on Power Book 2 now. That's where she's at. She's on Power Book 2. That's where she's at. So anyway, he asked Priscilla, where's his sister or whatever. She said, well, let me ask you a question. What happened to Jean? And she wasn't expecting, and I wasn't expecting this. He says to her, I killed her. And then she got all, and she said, how? He said, I raped her and strangled her and put her under my bed. Then she said, well, how did y'all get rid of the body? He said, my parents took care of it, like they take care of everything else. You don't know how things work around here? So this gets her, she loses it. Then she runs back in the kitchen to tell Richard, and then we learn something. We learn who her and Richard are working for. But I got a little confused with this whole thing. They're working for the CIA. So she's like, we gotta tell them. And Richard's like, no, this ain't sitting well with me. Because she said, listen, this little crazy dude told me he's killed Jean. And this is it. We gotta tell the CIA now. Richard and Priscilla are working for the CIA. That's what we found out. But here's the problem here. He's saying now is not the time because the president has the House and the Senate. Okay, what that got to do with the CIA? I don't know. But he's saying this is not the right time to make this move. Yes, we've never given them anything before, but just wait. He's for some reason saying just wait. I'm saying if you got this evidence to take something down, why not tell the CIA? But you know what? That's not how it works in Tyler Perry land. That's not how they do it here. So we going to keep this. Richard said, no, let's keep this a secret. Ever since, so they've been working, Richard said, all I ever wanted to do was be a butler. But then the CIA came to us and made us, I guess they're CIA agents on the side or something like that, and cooks/CIA agents. Very interesting, very interesting. Then we have in here, the president cannot stand the vice president. And he said the vice president is like a mascot, and he's so corny, and he's so this, and he's so that. But the vice president is persistent and adamant that he wants to speak to him. And we knew what he was going to do. And I think that was a bad move, too. A really bad move. So when he gets in the room, this was funny because the president was like, you know what? I should have chosen a woman or what. They was calling him corny and a cornball. Even the first lady was like, what's this corny dude doing here? They can't stand him. They don't like his wife. They don't like him. He said, listen, you should enjoy the free ride. They voted for me, not you, and whatever. And, just enjoy the free ride. You're just a figurehead. You're just here. Just shut up. But apparently the vice president's been going to all the cabinet meetings and he's been doing all the things that the president has not been doing. And he was like, he wants some respect. And he told him he was weak and all this stuff. And as he was saying that, the vice president was like, oh, you want to talk like that? So he said, well, you killed Denise's pieces. You had, he just went through all of the stuff. You killed Denise's pieces. You killed that maid. Y'all did this cover up. You tried to frame 2 agents. I know all about it. He got the gist of it, but he's still kind of wrong. And he was like, you're going to step down or XYZ is going to happen. And that's where the episode ended. Now, I don't know. I don't think this vice president is going to get away with this. I think this vice president is going to get his ass handed to him. And why I say that is because he don't really have no backup with him, because Bobby and Max are headed to Lily's house to help Lily. So, I don't know. We're going to see where all of this goes. Is there going to be a takedown? What's going to happen? How are they going to handle this whole thing? I was quite entertained with tonight's episode. I really enjoyed tonight's episode. It was, some things made me laugh. It was interesting. I want to know what's going to happen next week. How are they going to resolve this? How is this going to play out? I think we're going to see. I think people who are in danger, the vice president, Alan, and Lily. So we got to see what's going to happen with them. That's all I have for now, guys. Tell me your thoughts, what you think about tonight's episode. And please watch my other videos. I have some reviews up. I have a review of that Kevin Hart movie, Kevin Hart series, rather, True Story with him and Wesley Snipes. Go check that out. And I'm going to put some other videos up soon. And that's all I have for now. Tell me your thoughts. Did you like tonight's episode? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Let a brother know. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.